Did you know that in 2025, some countries are outright banning American tourists? That's right, your blue passport won't save you here. From strict visa policies to outright hostility, these nations are turning away U.S. citizens. And trust me, number one will shock you. Stick around till the end because things are getting intense in 2025. Number 10, North Korea, the ultimate no-go zone. North Korea remains one of the most restrictive countries for Americans. In 2025, tensions have only worsened, with the U.S. government banning all travel there. Even journalists and diplomats face extreme scrutiny. The Hermit Kingdom's strict laws mean any American caught violating rules could face detention or worse. Recent updates show that North Korea has completely shut down any of these applications from U.S. citizens. If you're caught sneaking in, you might become a political pawn overnight. Number 9, Iran. Rising tensions and travel bans. U.S.-Iran relations have hit a new low in 2025. After multiple diplomatic clashes, Iran has officially banned American tourists. The Iranian government cites security concerns, but experts believe it's retaliation for U.S. sanctions. Even if you somehow get a visa, you'll be tracked 24/7. The U.S. State Department warned that Americans risk arbitrary arrest, especially dual nationals. Recent reports reveal that several U.S. citizens remain imprisoned on espionage charges. Think twice before booking that flight to Tehran. Number 8, Russia. Visa freeze and political hostility. Since the Ukraine conflict escalated, Russia has made it nearly impossible for Americans to visit. In 2025, visa approvals have dropped by 90%, and U.S. passport holders face intense interrogations at airports. The Kremlin accuses Americans of spying, and several travelers have been detained for minor infractions. Recent updates show that Russia now requires Americans to submit invasive personal data just to apply for a visa. Unless you're a diplomat, forget about seeing the Kremlin anytime soon. Number 7, Afghanistan. Extreme danger for Americans. The Taliban's strict rule means Afghanistan is a death trap for Americans in 2025. The U.S. government has issued a do not travel warning, and the Taliban openly threatens Westerners. Kidnappings and executions are real risks. Recent reports confirm that no U.S. aid workers or journalists are safe, even with local contacts. If you're thinking of visiting, remember there is no U.S. embassy to save you if things go wrong.
6. Syria under al-Shara's rule. Americans face immediate deportation. Since Hamid al-Shara's government solidified power in 2025, Syria has enforced a strict no Americans policy. U.S. passports are instantly flagged at entry points, leading to detention and deportation. The regime accuses Americans of espionage, and even dual nationals face interrogation. Recent reports confirm that 3 U.S. aid workers were expelled last month after being held for suspicious activities. With zero diplomatic ties, the U.S. can't intervene, making Syria one of the riskiest destinations for Americans. Forget visas, just having a U.S. stamp in your passport could get you turned away. 5. Venezuela. Political unrest and anti-U.S. sentiment. Venezuela's economic collapse have fueled extreme anti-American rhetoric. In 2025, the Maduro government has made it clear U.S. tourists are not welcome. Visa applications are rare, and Americans who enter face harassment from authorities. Kidnappings for ransom are rampant, and the U.S. Embassy offers limited power to help. Recent updates reveal that Americans are being denied entry in airports without an explanation. Unless you want to risk being stuck in a political crisis, steer clear. 4. Yemen. Active war and no safe zones. Yemen is one of the most dangerous places on earth for Americans in 2025. With ongoing civil war and terrorist activity, the U.S. government has banned all travel. Houthi rebels have detained foreigners, and al-Qaeda operates openly. Recent reports show that even humanitarian workers are being targeted. There's no functioning airport, no U.S. consulate, just pure danger. This isn't just a no-go zone, it's a potential death sentence. 3. Somalia. Pirates, terrorists, and zero protection. Somalia's chaos continues in 2025, and Americans are prime targets for kidnappings. Al-Shabaab militants actively hunt Westerners, and piracy is still a major threat. The U.S. Embassy offers no consular services, meaning you're on your own if trouble hits. Recent pirate attacks near the coast prove that even ships aren't safe. Unless you're trained Navy SEALed, Somalia should stay off your bucket list. 2. Belarus, America's newest enemy. Belarus is fully in line with Russia, and in 2025, Americans are persona non grata. These applications are denied without reason, and U.S. journalists have been arrested for propaganda. The government closely monitors foreigners, and any criticism of the regime can land you in jail. Recent updates show that Americans transiting through Belarus are being detained for security checks. This Eastern European nation is now a trap for U.S. travelers. And 1. Shocking number 1. China, the unexpected ban. And finally, the most shocking entry on our list is China. Yes, in 2025, China has quietly made it nearly impossible for Americans to visit. After years of trade wars and espionage accusations, tourist visas are being denied en masse. U.S. students and business travelers face extreme scrutiny, with many being turned away at airports. Recent cyber conflicts have led to China labeling Americans as high-risk visitors. Even layovers in Beijing can get you detained for questioning. If you thought China was open for tourism, think again. So, would you risk visiting any of these countries? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more shocking travel updates. Stay safe, travelers. See you in the next video.